Welcome to section 2.6, application and problem solving. In this section, we're going to be talking about given word problems, pulling the information, and setting up our equations to solve for our unknown variable, therefore answering our word problems. So when it says application and problem solving, it just means that you're just doing word problems. So what I'm going to do is going to be pulling word problems from the independent practice that I assigned. So let's take a look at number 1. So pause the video to copy the word problem. Don't worry about the answer. We will work on how to find the answer. But pause the video to copy the word problem. So based on the word problem, we know that the total is 331 students. And we know that there were 6 buses at 7 students travel in cars. Alright, so it asks you how many students were in each bus. So we know that there were 6 buses, but we don't know how many students were in each bus. So I'm going to label that X is number of students in each bus. Alright, so again, 6 buses, I tied with X equals number of students in each bus. To set up our equation, we're going to be using the information that we have. So we know that our total is 331, so I'm going to write equal 331. Now since there were 6 buses, I'm going to write 6, and then I'm going to tie it with X, where X represents number of students in each bus. And it says 7 students that travel in cars. So that means that the number of students in each bus with 6 buses combined with 7 students, so plus 7, it should equal to 331 students. So again, 7 is the students that travel in cars. Alright, now we have our equation. 6x plus 7 equals 334. Now from there, I'm just going to solve just like a regular equation. I'm going to subtract 7 to cancel out, and then I'm going to subtract 7 on the right side. So 6x equal 331 would be 324. From there, I'm going to divide by 6, divide by 6. So I'm just simply going to do long division. So 324 divided by 6. 6 won't go into 3, so 0. Instead of 3, I'm going to make it into 32. 6 can go into 32 5 times. So 5 times 6 is 30. Subtract. So it's 2. I'll bring down to 4, making it 24. 6 can go into 24 4 times. 4 times 6 is 24. Subtract, which will be 0. So that means that X equals 54 students. So that's the number of students that are in each bus. So basically, pick out the information from the word problem, set up your equation, solve for your unknown variable, and then get your final answer. That's what it basically means by application and problem solving. So for example 2, I am using the second problem from the independent practice. So it says Aaliyah had $24 to spend on 7 pencil. After buying them, she had $10. How much did each pencil cost? So pause the video to copy down this word problem. Next, we're going to work on putting the information and writing our equation, then solve for our unknown variable. Alright, so to review, it says that Aaliyah had $24 to spend on 7 pencils. After buying them, she had $10. How much did each pencil cost? Alright, so we're going to write out our information. So she had, this one's going to be a bit different, starting value which was $24, our ending value was $10, and she bought 7 pencils. But the problem is, we don't know the cost of each pencil, and that's what the question is asking. How much did each pencil cost? So I'm going to assign X, which is cost of each pencil. Alright, to set up our equation, and this one's going to be different from the last example, we had a starting value, which is $24, and an ending value, which is $10. So basically, if it's asking for, like this one, cost of pencil, what you're going to do for our equation is first write our starting value, which is 24. Now, when Aaliyah bought pencils, that means that she spent money. So again, when she bought the pencil, in that process, she was taken away from her $24. So again, when she spent and bought pencil, she's spending money, meaning she's taken away from $24, so that's going to be minus. There were 7 pencils, so I'm going to write 7. We don't know the cost of each pencil, so we're going to write 7x. At the end, she had $10. So our equation is 24 minus 7x equals 10. So to review, when you're buying something, spending something, you're actually taking the money from what you had from the beginning. Now to solve for this, I'm going to cancel out the positive 24, so the opposite is minus 24 on the left, minus 24 on the right. So I'm going to have negative 7x equal 10 minus 24 will be negative 14. In order to solve for x, I'm going to divide the left side by negative 7 and divide right side by negative 7. So x will equal to negative 14 divided by negative 7 is positive 2. So my final answer is x equals 2, or the cost of each pencil was $2. And that's all we had to do. So for this problem, be very careful. It was a little bit different process. We had a starting value of $24 and we had an ending value of $10, which with 7 pencils bought, and the x was the cost of each pencil. So to review and to repeat, with a starting value of $24, when Aaliyah bought pencil, she ended up spending money, therefore taking money from our starting value, hence subtraction.